The Shen Yun Performing Arts returned to California's capital for 4 performances in Sacramento. Some of the audience say they can feel the joy and spirit in the performers.
There's great joy in the dance, and each particular dance seemed to have a story that was worth telling. It wasn't just look at the extravaganza here. It's got some depth and meaning in each individual piece that they represented. So I'm grateful that they put this together. Very grateful.
I thought it was without rival. I was so impressed. I love the choreography that they had. I thought it was very well done. And what I was telling one of your people is that I really enjoyed the emotion that was expressed. It's very difficult to express emotion through dance, and these people did it flawlessly.
We just came out of COVID. I guess still going through COVID a little bit, and the thing is, a lot of people saw a lot of stress and anxiety during that time, and so I think it's really nice, to know that kind of come together and see the message and be out with people.
For Jim Chong, a radio host, it's his 6th time watching Shen Yun.
I think it really always changes. It's getting better and better, but I think it's just unique how they integrate the screens and just the performing arts. It's a highlight in the history of China, and it is our culture, so how can we not just enjoy it?
I think it's such an important culture and a history that we need to know about, and it's wonderful to see people who are trying hard to introduce this to other people who don't know the culture, and it's wonderful to revive it.
I believe that the name Shen Yun and the fact that the dance has what they called divinity within it, it's divine. It shows a form of spirituality that they express through their movement, through the culture, through the ancient ways of the Chinese. I wasn't aware of it, and that's what I'm going to take with me. A little bit of goodness.
Shen Yun shows moments from China's 5,000-year history. Aside from portraying different dynasties and ethnic groups, the artists also show modern-day China. Under the Chinese Communist regime, people of faith are persecuted for their beliefs.
We know there's a whole message like the one we just saw about the things that are happening in terms of human rights and against the religion and also the organ harvesting. I mean, there is a serious message to it, but I feel very honored. It makes me grateful to live in this country, but also very humbled about things that are going on in China right now.
The person who was speaking, kind of talked about that a lot of these persecutions and things are still going on today. In that regard, very sad, but then also, gives me much appreciation for where I'm at today, and but also, a message to continue learning about the world and inspiring my daughter and the next generation coming up to do the best that we can.
I think the biggest portion is because when they see something like this, it's also going to strike a chord in their own selves or within, deep in their heart. Because they need to understand that this is, again, a human emotion and our existence that we all share alike. There's nothing different about how somebody in China feels, how somebody here in the States feels, or any other place in the world, because we all have that human connection.
I think our world is in great need of more religious inspiration and help, and I'm grateful for those who are helping to do that.
Shen Yun aims to revive China's divinely inspired culture. People in the past lived in harmony with heaven and earth.
Their dance appears to me to do a good, I would say, job at repairing the broken world, one dance step at a time. Bringing a little goodness into the world in this manner, and I think their lives are very well spent in this particular effort.
The group heads to Reno next for 2 performances at the Pioneer Center for the Performing Arts. NTD News, Sacramento,